Cooking with Jan. Welcome to my channel. This is my own personal YouTube channel. I said I was going to get better with doing videos, so here we are, guys. So on my channel, I will be showing you simple ways to make different types of side dishes, main dishes, appetizers, desserts, anything that you guys tell me that you all want me to teach you how to cook. I'm going to do that for you guys. So today I had a request to make baked macaroni and cheese. So sometimes when I make baked macaroni and cheese, I use a roux. Sometimes I don't. It just really depends on how I feel. Today, don't. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a simplified way to make baked macaroni and cheese. Sorry about that. And I'll just walk you guys through it with me. And you guys comment below in the comment section on if you have anything that you all. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients that I will be using. I already have my water boiling, as you see, just because I just like to get a head start going. But what we're going to do is do 2 cups of chicken broth and 2 cups of water. And what you're going to do is you're going to pour that in there. And we're going to get that going so I can show you the rest of the ingredients. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so we have 1 box of elbow macaroni noodles. We have 1 cup of cheese. You can do any type of cheese you want. I did a triple cheddar. I did Kobe Jack. I have Gouda. We have a whole stick of butter that we're going to use. We have some bread crumbs. We have some, what's that? Sour cream that I'm going to put in there. And we also have evaporated milk. I don't use regular milk, so get evaporated milk. And yeah, so let me show you what we do. Alright guys, so our water and chicken broth is boiling. So we want our noodles to be seasoned, right? So I have some salt and pepper. We're just going to add that to the water as it boils, because when you add your noodles in, you want that to have some flavor. And again, when you get done with the noodles and you drain it, you're going to season it again. Because again, we want flavor. We don't want any dry, nasty macaroni, right? Right. So that's that. We're going to let that boil. And then the pan that you're going to use, I want you to go ahead and spray that with some oil. And then you can just set that to the side. And we're going to wait for our water to boil. Tongue twisters all day. It's okay. Stay with me. I got you. Okay, so we're gonna wait for our water to boil, and I'll bring you along with every step. And when I'm done, I'll have the description in there of everything that I use, so you can do it at home, and you let me know how it turns out. Okay, so as you see, our bubbles are going, and that's when you want to add in your macaroni noodles. And you'll let those cook for 8 to 10 minutes, stir it around, and I'll come back and show you guys what we do after that. Okay, noodles are added in. We're just going to stir. And this is the time you want to go ahead and add in your stick of butter. You can go ahead and add the whole thing in. Alright, so our stick of butter's in. Just going to go ahead and let that melt. Let it cook 8 to 10 minutes. You want it to get al dente. You don't want it to cook all the way through, because we're going to bake it for an additional 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. And I'll show you that step once we get to it. And yeah, just hold on for this ride. Alright guys, so this is how you want your noodles. It can still have a little water in it, because pasta water is good when you're baking macaroni. But what I did was boil it all the way down to where it's some water left, to where I don't have to drain it. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and pour the macaroni into this pan, and then we'll start adding the fixings to it. And I'm going to bring you along with me, as I promised. So here's the macaroni. Boom. Pour it into our pan. Remember, we already greased it, so it's already greased. Smells amazing already, because remember, we seasoned it. And we're going to season it a little bit more. We're going to add a little bit of better than chicken bouillon. It's wonderful. So what I'm going to do, just do a teaspoon. Drop it in there, mix it in there. And that's going to soak up the flavor that you want on top. Alright, so as you can see, I think you can see like how seasoned it is. It has a rich, deep look already. So we're going to go ahead and add in our cup of milk. Evaporated milk. Sorry, I almost forgot what it was. Then we have a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Go ahead and add that in. Then we have our cheeses we're going to go ahead and add in. We're going to mix that in. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and our heavy whipping cream. Mix that in too. Sorry. And yeah, so then we'll mix it up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is how your macaroni and cheese will look before you put it in the oven. I do not add the top layer of cheese on until halfway through because I will go back through and stir up the Gouda into the mix. And once I do that, I'll add the top layer of cheese and then I'll add some breadcrumbs on top and bake it for the remainder. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put your oven on 420 and we're going to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes for the first round. And then we'll put it back in for additional 15-20 minutes until it starts to brown on top. So yeah, here we go. Let's go. Alright guys, so the 15 minutes is up. We're going to go ahead and stir everything in. See how you want that sound. Yeah, we want that sound. We want everything to mix in. We want that Gouda to mix in with the other cheeses. And what we're going to do is go ahead and add a top layer of cheese and some breadcrumbs. And we're going to cook it for an additional 15 to 20 minutes just until it browns on top. So just watch out for that. Still on the 420. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so I have my cheese on the top and I spreaded some breadcrumbs. And all I'm going to do is spray some cooking spray on top. Since it's going to go in the heat and the light's going to be on it, we don't want it to brown too quick, but we want it to brown pretty. So that's why you spray the top layer of cooking spray on there. So we're going to add it in 15 more minutes, 420. Then I'll take it out, dig into it, show you guys the end result. And yeah, there we go. Check this below. And hopefully you guys love it. Let me know how it turns out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And yeah, that's our macaroni and cheese. Enjoy. So I almost forgot to give you guys a view of me tasting it. So here we go. Macaroni. I think this is something that you guys will like. You don't always have to do it like how everybody does it, the traditional way, add eggs, add milk. Sometimes switch it up. Make cooking fun. Make it something that you enjoy doing. So, this is the way that I like to do it sometimes. I might show you another video later on down the road, and I'll switch it up and do it a different way another time. So, yeah. Enjoy. I think you guys are going to like this macaroni and cheese. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll answer it. Have a good day.